farms and in industry are almost without limit. In its capacity as a tractor, the Jeep will plow efficiently with a two-bottom 12-inch plow, even when hard, dry stubble adds to the normal loads encountered in turning a furrow. Where the soil conditions call for the use of a single 18-inch plow, the surging power and sure-footed traction of the Jeep enable it to turn over the maximum of acreage during a working day. Provision is made for a vertical adjustment of 4 inches on the drawbar, so that any type of plow may be positioned for most efficient operation. Pulling a 7-foot double-disc harrow is a job extremely well suited to the Jeep due to its wide range of speed. Used with a 4-section spike-tooth harrow or with a 3-section 9-foot spring-tooth drag, the Jeep's performance has been outstanding over flat and hilly land and in all kinds of soil. The rotary hoe is an implement that is rapidly gaining in popularity. Operating speeds up to 8 miles an hour give best results. And here the Jeep's wide range of speed pays dividends in time and results. Riding ahead of this 8-foot field cultivator, the Jeep has ample power and traction to handle the implement under most soil conditions. For spreading manure, lime, and other fertilizers, the Jeep has proved to be a thoroughly reliable and economical source of motive power. Grain drills and corn planters are easily and economically drawn at standard operating speeds by the Jeep. It is equally efficient when heavy trailer loads must be hauled in from the fields over rough, bumpy lanes and unimproved side roads. Wet, clinging mud and deep potholes are no hazard for the Jeep because power is surging into all 4 wheels, and incredible tractive effort at these 4 points is compelling forward motion at all times on any kind of road surface. The Jeep need never be idle on any farm, for its usefulness doesn't end with doing the work of a tractor. It saves and serves around the clock and around the year. Watch it function as a portable power plant to operate this hay baler through the power takeoff, where 30 horsepower is available at a standard belt speed of 3,000 feet a minute. Here, the spline shaft of the power takeoff is used to operate a power mower. With such labor-saving implements as this field chopper, the Jeep does double duty as a tractor and a mobile power plant. Here it is again, putting its steady, reliable power into the job of filling a silo. In this supervised test, the Jeep provided belt power to thrash oats at the rate of 197 bushels an hour. Pulling a trailer load of livestock is just another one of the many jobs that make the Jeep invaluable on farms the year round. The Jeep's low silhouette has great value in orchard work because of its ability to go under low-hanging limbs. And here's a job that calls on the Jeep to do double duty. It not only hauls the equipment, but furnishes power to run a 25-gallon-per-minute sprayer at pressures up to 1,000 pounds. By equipping it with a post-hole auger driven from the power takeoff, the drudgery of digging post holes by hand is avoided, and posts can be carried along and set as fast as the holes are dug. Whenever there's need to buzz a cord or so of wood, the willing and ever-versatile Jeep is ready to furnish the power to do it. In the cattle country, the new Jeep, as agile as any cow pony, is being used to ride herd, inspect miles of fences, and carry supplies to areas inaccessible to any other vehicle. On southern plantations, the Jeep already has proved itself useful for a wide range of jobs. When it isn't busy with typical farm chores, it's always ready for a fast trip into town to make a pickup or a delivery. It is quite obvious, of course, that the place of the Jeep in our world of tomorrow won't be confined to serving the needs of agriculture alone. Industry has 1,000 jobs for it, and so too have cities, counties, small communities, contractors, wholesale and retail establishments, and a host of other commercial enterprises.
across the sea, in countries that have felt the full weight of war's destructive forces, there is work for the new Jeep to do that will serve immeasurably the cause of humanity in the reconstruction of devastated cities and towns, and in the rehabilitation of conquered peoples and their restoration to the land. The Jeep has the power, mobility, and versatile capacity to serve best in this great task of reconstruction. The world will not have to wait to enjoy the benefits of this new concept of virile, mobile, and endlessly useful power. It's a reality. It's ready now. The new farm and industrial Jeep is in production, and it will continue to come off the assembly lines in ever-increasing quantities, flowing into the hands of Willis distributors and dealers throughout the world. The craftsmen who built hundreds of thousands of the military prototype are busy now putting their experience and know-how into the steady production of a new and mightier Jeep, and they'll be hard-pressed to meet the demand for it. The homecoming soldier won't have to wait for a heartening realization of one of his cherished dreams. Almost as soon as he's able to lay aside his uniform and put on his overalls, there'll be a Jeep that he can own, a better one by far than he has ever seen. He'll be glad to find out that it looks very much the same as usual. Nobody has tried to beautify or glamorize it. To him, its familiar appearance is a badge of merit, identifying a stout comrade that stood beside him through desperate, dangerous days, and now waits to serve him even more willingly and faithfully. Around the clock, around the year, around the world.